looking for cheap MT and MUT 16 coin? Head on down to logger.com. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy JRob447 back at it again with another NCAA basketball 10 video. And this game we got some conference opponent, and we're going up against James Madison. You guys see Kevin York. He's on the other team. He's pretty good. Look at their team filled with seniors. Like, their starting lineup has 4 seniors and 1 junior. Now that's experience. Also, here's a little fun fact. One of my friends is actually going to James Madison. So, you know, that's kind of cool, pretty cool. So, the tip-off, we do not control it. So, I believe that's York with the rock right now, if I'm not mistaken. But they did score on the first possession. So, Brian Ramsey, he has the ball. He's going to get the pick from Ben Mason. He's going to do some dribbles. Pass to Damian Hastings for 3. He misses it. But Ben Mason's right there to get the rebound and gets the layup to go. Ben Mason, he's always there, man. He's undersized, but he still plays bigger than he is. But that's not what we need right there. Can't get those up and under moves like that. And that's an easy bucket for James Madison right there. So we're down 6-2 on our home floor. That's going to be a pass into the paint. And, ooh, OG got blocked. But Brian Ramsey, he's got a jumper, and he knocks it down. So we're only down by 2 with 9:35 left to go. And also, you guys are watching this video, remember to go and vote for the team you want to see for my next dynasty. Okay, remember to vote. Please remember to vote. And also, if you guys are watching the draft while watching this video, tell me what you're most surprised with or what you're most happy to see. Honestly, as a Panthers fan, my pick hasn't come up yet as I'm recording this video, but I really don't. As long as we get a wide receiver that can give us some firepower, I'd be happy. And ooh, Damian Hastings with the dunk. Now you're probably asking, why another wide receiver? Well, probably not a wide receiver. I think we need another corner. Yeah, we do need another corner because we don't have Josh Norman anymore. But ooh, Tim Crawford knocking down the long range 3 to put us up by 4. But James Madison, they're not going away. York already was 6 points, 3 for 5 from the field. Got to find a way to stop this guy. We can't give up a game on our home floor. We don't do that. And Damian Hastings get in the steal. Damian Hastings in the open floor. Can he dunk? Yes, he can. Damian Hastings, the best Hofstra player ever. Now, we're talking about a video game standpoint, but ever. He already brought the pride to 1 national championship. In this season, he's on pace to do the same, folks. So James Poe now in the game, kicks it to Damian Hastings, and he knocks down the shot. Damian Hastings was already 6 points. Man, it feels like he scored like 10 points, but Damian Hastings gets his own rebound, kicks to James Poe, who knocks down the shot right there. So we're up by 6. We're starting to pull away from James Madison, but they do cut down the lead to only 4, and that was not a good shot by Joshua Everidge, our freshman. And James Madison in transition gets the bucket to go. So now it's a 5-point game because we did score a bucket. So James Poe kicking it to Joshua Everidge. He's going to knock down the shot, making it a 7-point game with about 2 minutes left in the first half. So Greg Wheeler also on the game with Shaka Wimberly. So we have a lot of young guys on the floor right now. But James Poe, he's starting to cook as well. 8 points so far. James Poe used to start all the time, but ever since I found out how good Oliver Goodwin was, I had to put him in the starting lineup. So James Poe, he hasn't been getting the same minutes that he was once getting. So we're up by 6. Damian Hastings pushing the ball, finds Oliver Goodwin as he gets blocked, but he got his rebound and gets the layup to go. That's putting us up by 8. So with 2 seconds left, we control the rebound, and we're going into the half leading 38-30. I think that was a pretty good half of basketball by us. We did what we had to do, to be honest. And that's all I really had to ask. You know, Damian Hastings out here cooking. James Poe coming off the bench cooking. We have a really deep bench. Like, we can go really deep into our bench. And probably not for forwards. Like, our forwards coming off the bench are only Shaka Wimberly and Jared Hinton. But as for our guards, we got Joshua Everidge, Tyson Chambers, Greg Wheeler, James Poe. Like, we got some depth, okay? We got some depth. So if anyone goes down, God forbid, we still got guys who could come off the bench and still produce, all right? So we're into the second half. Brian Ramsey has the ball. Brian Ramsey's going to try to put on some moves. And he's going to get by his defender. Gets fouled and almost gets the and one. Jack Reynolds couldn't believe it. Come on, you fouled him. Brian Ramsey not having the greatest season possible. I mean, he's a facilitator, though. Last season, he was averaging more points. I think that injury is definitely draining him because he was a lot quicker last year. This year, not as much, but he's still finding his teammates, and that's what I like. And, ooh, Damian Hastings with the reverse. That was nasty right there. That was nasty. So we're up by 10. James Madison has the ball. They're going to kick it down low, and they're going to miss. But Hayes gets it right back. Now York gets it, and York gets the layup to go. And we got to get rebounds. This is why I turned down the frequency for the offensive rebounds for the computer, because I told you guys they get too many rebounds. It's insane. So we're up by 10. Oliver Goodwin's going to get the steal right there. He's going to pass to Brian Ramsey. Brian Ramsey to Damian Hastings with the dunk in transition. It's like we've been seeing him dunk all day this game. So we're up by 9 with about 9:39 to go. Ben Mason, he's got that jumper. He has got that jumper. Now, if I had to project something for him, he'd probably move down to the small forward spot in the NBA because he can play like a small forward. He can. He can shoot the three. He's got the outside jumper, but he can rebound a hell of a lot. And John Hayes is going to commit the foul. That will put James Poe at the line. This season is only averaging 10 points. The past few seasons he's been averaging like 12 or 14. Only 10, but hey, next year he's going to be a senior, so hopefully he can definitely lead this team. Probably crack the starting lineup. Who knows? We probably might go 3 guards. You never know. Put Oliver Goodwin at point guard. You never know. I could do a bunch of things. Damian Hastings misses that layup right there, but he's gonna go up again and gets it to go. He has been eating all day, and we're on an 8-0 run. We're up by 15. We're starting to pull away. That's what we do in the second half. We always seem to pull away, and Ben Mason knocks down a 3. So you guys see a recurring pattern here. You know, in the first half, it might be close, but once we get into the second half, our depth really comes into play because other teams, they don't have depth like we do. We can always bring guys out, take guys in. Other teams can't do that, and that's why they struggle in the second half against us. You know, if basketball was one half, we'd probably have a few more losses, but yeah, that's not the case, and that's why we win a lot of these games. And, you know, if you had to compare to a real team in real life, think of the North Carolina Tar Heels. Now, I know they did not win the championship, but just think about it. Their depth really carried them to win those games. Like, think of that Syracuse game. Syracuse only went 7 deep. Why do you think they won? Because North Carolina just had more depth. They could have gone to a lot of people. North Carolina goes like 10-9 deep. So, of course, they're going to have that upper hand. Also, Tyson Chambers got fouled. Get the and one. So, that's another one of our seniors. We got 2 point guards as our freshmen. So, you know, we have a lot of young talent on this team. And Greg Wheeler knocking down a 3. He's a sophomore. He's going to be a junior next year, upperclassman, so I expect him to do better. We got our bench players in because we pretty much know this one's over. That was Derek Coffey knocking down a 3. Derek Coffey, you know, he just gets in there and puts in work. He's a junior. He's going to be a senior next year, too. He came in with that class with James Poe, probably one of our worst recruiting classes ever because James Poe's pretty good, but Derek Coffey, he's not that great. So, basically, we end up winning the game big time. James Madison was no match for us in the second half, which definitely led us to getting the W. Ben Mason and Damian Hastings both had big days. Same with James Poe. And, guys, remember to vote for the team in the poll in the description. And also, remember, this has been another J-Rob video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.